And trying to figure out what kind of video I wanted to do today, I kind of went back through and went to SoundCloud and started checking out some of the stuff I do for my podcast, which I will definitely throw a link in eventually in here somewhere. I noticed that wouldn't be possible. Hell, these videos that I do wouldn't be possible without a team and teamwork. Specific people in my life come together in order for us to join forces and reach a common goal. And then I realized how important teams were in my life. As a huge fan of the culture of nerdom, I can't help but notice that there's things like the Justice League, the Avengers, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, guys like that. There are always teams around us all the time that do amazing things and actually help each other grow, not only in the story, but as a whole, which I think is absolutely amazing. When it comes to the land of Tokatsu, however, Super Sentai does fit that bill, and it's no exception to this rule. The only thing about it is that Super Sentai does things a tad bit differently. Super Sentai follows a very popular trait called the 5-man band, which is a group of characters whose members all fall into archetypes, which all complement one another. Each member brings a skill to the team that either contributes in the story or character development, which is something that a good team should do as the story progresses. Super Sentai isn't the first to follow this trope. In fact, there's a lot of things growing up that we've seen that has also followed this trope, whether it be things like the X-Men, Teen Titans, or even anime such as the ones in Fairy Tail and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a personal favorite of mine. But jumping back into Super Sentai, although the dynamic varies from series to series, Super Sentai seems to follow a very specific formula with the 5-man band trope, going hand in hand. There's usually the leader, who is always the Red Ranger, and even if he's not the leader, he'll be considered the hero of the series. You don't believe me he's the hero? Okay, let's look at it like this then. Count every Super Sentai series you've seen with a Red Ranger unnecessarily getting a power-up that nobody else gets. Marinate on that. The next role belongs to the Lancer, who is more often than not the Blue Rangers. These guys are the lone wolf, or those who have authority issue kind of guys, and they usually butt head in head with the leader on a lot of things in the story. Next up is the Smart Guy, usually a Green or Black Ranger, or any member who relies on their brain more than their analytical skills. These guys are the smart ones and guys who help probably invent more of the things that the Rangers use as they go on throughout the series. Now the next one's kind of tricky, so I'm going to go ahead and put a big hyphen in it when I say it. The big guy / action girl is usually the person who's dressed in yellow. The big guys are usually the Yellow Ranger dudes who use brute force and have direct offense. The action girls are the female Yellow Rangers, and these are usually part of that duo with the Pink Ranger where it's like the tomboy and the girly girl, and that's just one half of it. And last but not least, we have the girl. What color do you think she is? Of course she's the Pink Ranger, and she usually serves as the heart of the group, which helps keeps the team honest, truthful, and together, because after all, she's the person that helps quell down all the unnecessary arguments that go on. Did I mention she's really cute? And she serves as the other half of the tomboy and girly girl situation, so yeah. But as I said before, the dynamic for every team differs from series to series. So who may be the Lancer, may be blue in one series, may actually be green in the next series. We don't know. But this is the main staple of characters you expect to see in a Sentai series. I think the only thing we can do now is go deeper into each one of those roles and figure out who did a good job of what, or how different variations make each one of them important. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe, or even just tell other people about it, just so we can go ahead and kind of get the idea flowing about what's what, who's who, and who was a better leader than that guy, or who was a better Lancer. Let's just have this conversation. You can find me on Reddit. My Twitter is in the description, up top or below, wherever it's supposed to be. And don't forget, if you never want to hear me talk about Sentai stuff ever again and hear me talk about life stuff, I do have a podcast. It's called the Intelligent BS Podcast. We'll throw a link on it. If we didn't do it at the beginning, we'll swing it somewhere in here. But thank you guys so much for listening and checking me out. And don't forget, make sure you guys keep calm and Toku on. Have a good one.